Hello, Gemini, to a timeless love variant reading of yours, where we discuss however love may be absent or present in your life, or you may just be here because you caught a vibe and seeing whether or not anything within the storytelling time is yours. Please bear in mind a few things before we get into the reading. I am Master Seventh, aka Seventh, that reads these energies for you. Should you want to know who she is, what she's all about, please know that I'm a master healer that provides remote wellness and their tarot intuitive insights. However, there's more details on both via the description box below. You'll also find various other links on how to navigate this channel and gain access to my sister channel. For this reading may provide you universal justice if you're a hero in Sun, Rising, and or Jupiter being in the sign of Gemini, and if it's anywhere else that you may know of or see yourself utilizing content in regards to seeking emotional redemption, that's where my sister channel may be of service for you. All the content between both channels are timeless. Whatever brings you here, there may be something for you. Remember, this is not a one-to-one connection. This is a general collective reading. So use your discernment to take all of that which is yours and leave the rest behind. All right, let's get into your reading, Gemini. I feel an innocence. Yeah, Six of Cups. All right, a very innocent energy coming through. Okay. You have been going from place to place to place to place to place, and none of it is your own. And are you contingent on wanting your own? Absolutely. It's a deep longing to go back home, to have a place that you can just fucking relax and be your own self and walk naked around if you needed to, you know, where be an identity of characteristics however you want to in your own world or in your own space with no judgments. Okay. And some of you understand exactly the rhyme and reason as to why your life is exactly where it is and what it's offering you and why there are certain road bumps along the way, even though you really would wish them not to be. I mean, who wouldn't want any of the road bumps that we experience in life? I do see that there's more or less the way the message wants to come out is there's a boogeyman underneath your bed. Okay, is that to induce fear when you go to sleep? No, there is, however, energy that wants to think it can be an impact to you when you go to sleep, and I mean, that's anything that offers you being restless when it comes to addressing your state of mind, getting ready for sleep. Do you have anxiety? Do you have panic attacks? Like, do you have abnormal sleep measures? Have you suffered in regards to some sleeping situation that you thought that some kind of what are they called? Asleep. Oh my god, what is that called? Pretty much when you go somewhere and they figure out your rhythm and you go to sleep, that kind of stuff. All right. Maybe you've seen specialists in regards to trying to figure out how to better your sleeping cycle and whatnot. And more or less, the point of the story is that nothing really has worked for you to the like the way you really just want a break. And for that, due to the successes that I also have had, and that gives me the permission to keep going and pushing myself, is, if you feel inclined and you want to try something new, see whether or not I'm someone that could maybe answer to what it is that you may be missing. Explore it on your own, for sure. I don't want to be the reason as to why you come see me. Let your intentions guide you. Someone may benefit from copper. Okay, bringing like copper into your life, maybe like on your anklet, or I'm seeing the left ankle or the left wrist to be specific. Okay, will help you and to help cleanse the energy coming in, because it's not about cleansing the energy going out of your body, keep it on the right side of the body, because you don't know what to get rid of just yet. Yet we want to make certain to lessen any other negative energy coming in. So copper might resonate with some of you. And yeah, not the crystal. A crystal. If you're thinking of a crystal niche, we're not talking about that. We're not interested in illuminating more. We're more so wanting to filter out what is, and copper will help with that. So see where you can integrate copper in your life, even if it's not on your wrist or your ankle. See where it can show up. I'm hearing that someone may benefit from colloidal silver. That's like a like it kills bacteria and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it can be used to treat wounds and also treat the pineal gland, I'm hearing, and like wounds. I'm hearing use with discretion, so use with discretion. I'm hearing parental advisory to the way you get your information. Right? You yourself have to. I don't care. Either doesn't care if you have kids or not. But there's like parental advisory having around needing to filter out some of like the noise. There's like extra noise coming from in your life. Okay, this could be without you knowing your TV might be making noise. There's a disruption. Okay, this could even be like the fucking the sound of the fire alarm. You needed to change the battery. Yeah, the many times I've been to people's apartment places and they didn't know that. I'm like, you're gonna live in that chaos forever? You're just gonna accept that shit? You're not even gonna call nobody? You're gonna try to? You're just gonna like accept the fact that that's gonna go on every few seconds? I could not. I'm seeing like maybe the radio's making some noise. Maybe the sound of the refrigerator became unnatural. It's an unnatural sound. Like there's a malfunction. I don't think there's anything wrong with the appliance. It more so just needs a little bit of your attention, and then it might also like be rebooted again. Some weird conspiracy might pop up around that for you. Yeah, because Queen of Wands energy is that potent ethereal energy without you knowing. You're kind of in charge of triggering it. That's where the Queen of Wands is like, oh, I did that? Yeah, you did. I don't think I did, but you know you did. Maybe. My intuition is saying more so leaning into, yeah, I maybe did it. And the ego is like, I don't know if I want to say I did it or not. I don't know if that's really, it can't be. It can't be me. That's just a coincidence. You know, that's just luck. That's chance. It's destiny. It's faith. It's everything but my confessing yes or my confessing no. Some of you are wanting to elevate your experience as becoming a healer or being interested in a niche while you've, I think, like stepped into that community. I use community lightly. I don't like when that word comes out because I don't like the idea of a community. That's probably like a red flag to some people's ears. Like, huh? How can you say what you're saying? You don't want to be part of a community? You don't want to be kind of... Yeah, that's right. There's too many communities being communities and not class 1 communities. They're not top of the line communities. You think they are. They have all the things that you need, but you ain't happy. That ain't a community. All right, Virgo energy, Hermit energy. What is the community besides the community of you and the dominions of what it is that you are? Whether those dominions are inclusive of little minions trying to figure out, ooh, I have an identity. Ooh, I hear voices. Ooh, woo-woo, taboo, ghostly, spiritual, paranormal, ancestral. That's the university. That's the University of the Galaxy telling you that's how you can navigate the true emotions in life. However difficult that might be to accept, that is maybe however difficult it needs to be, until the euphoria of what it is you are claims its space. Maybe the universe is playing a trick on you. Have the human experience before you become a god, while tricking you this whole entire time to question what God is. Trickster. I said trickster energy earlier in somebody else's reading. I don't remember at this point. At this time, I think it's fire signs. Fire signs that has a trickster energy. I believe. The Lovers, okay, yeah, that's ultimately the University of the Galaxy of that which it is, which are your dominions and minions of yourself, and all that in yourself is the dialogue that brings you rejuvenation, a sense of recognition, a sense of gains and losses, and the need of communal is that of which you are communal within yourself. Understanding femininity and masculinity of your own accord in your own universe, without it being gender specific, knowing what angers are more femininity within you and masculine within you, knowing which emotions carry more femininity of acceptance and creation, the same as masculine within the creator and receiver of emotional. Every niche has both femininity and masculinity. Divine feminine readings have masculine and feminine energies. Divine masculine energies readings have feminine and masculine energies. And the Tower comes in, asking you, do you reap the rewards of understanding that the human experience and nothing externally is going to validate that there's something more externally than you. If anything, they're all culminations of repeats of something that's pretty much made manifest within you, manifest with everyone else, and then they have hotspot and meeting zones and have then manifesting material. But that's the inside coming out, not the outside rolling in. It's the inside rolling out. And that's where the Tower wants to come through and say, obliterate the oblivion. Clear out the consciousness. Highlight the veil. Make it translucent and then transparent. And then you're left with yourself. You're left with yourself, fighting your own passion, your own desire of understanding, becoming the matter that matters, understanding how you fluctuate within that existence because you are the sun to give inertia to that of which it is that you create. You're bringing it home to yourself at this time. You're bringing that meaning, that belief, that faith, while knowing you don't need to have any definitive definition for either variable to make something ring true. Two of Wands. You have enough of the characteristics of your own dominions and minions of your dominions and all that shattering angst, emotion, all that, to navigate the world exactly in the way that you see yourself fit in doing so. Two of Wands energy. It's ultimately your control. Any tarot reading cannot predict, confirm, deny, or affirm something. It is you and your inner going out, inner rolling out, that shall affirm that of which it is for you to accept, while that which rolling externally inward for you is there for you to capture and grab and take hold of. Solid. All right, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning or night wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.